Hello friends, welcome to the new session on web application design using Flask. So this is a sample application, so it's not required to attend it because if you know the machine learning concept, so it will be easy to understand that case because I'll be showing one deployed application which is machine learning trained, and where I'm giving a web application and doing some prediction based on the deployed machine learning model. So how to do this one, how to create a project, how to deploy that will be understood, that will be implemented with the help of the Flask. So before I'll show you desktop application of it, then I'll show the web application created using the Flask, how to create it, how to apply that. So let's try to understand the problem statement first. What I'm having, I'm working on a machine learning project where I'm having a wine classification data set. So 3 classes of wine are there. Based on the properties, you have to classify that wine. Okay. So to classify, I am having a data set already with me. On that data set, I have trained my machine learning model. I have done many operations onto it. Check it out. This is a data set which is present right now. I will be working on that, like many different parameters present here. Based on that, the class of the wine it decided. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 different classes are present for the given wine. Okay, so as per the machine learning, we need to create the model, and I have already created this model over here. Machine learning model. Okay, check it out. Many tasks like read the data, then I have cleaned the data, then I have deleted the outliers, then I have resampled data, I have balanced the data, I have checked the correlation, I have done feature extraction, I have done cross validation, like all these things. Then I have done normalization on the data. Then after that I applied the classifier of machine learning onto it, and then finally I got 100% accuracy out of it. And then the model, machine learning model, which is created by this concept, it is saved in a file whose name is wine.model, and it's one more scalar that which is used. Just also I am saving scalar.model. These models are saved, and these models are used for further prediction of the data. I'll show you how to do this prediction there. Okay, so let's see, I'll just open in terminal, and this model I have used in the Python's GUI. I'm using tkinter here GUI. This is like wine quality detection system where 5 properties of the wine you have to provide. So I'll just take that wine 5 properties like 7.8, magnesium is 5.4, flavonoids are 1.9, this is 0.5, and proline like this 7.6. Okay, and check, it will check it's a quality 2 wine. So based on the properties, I have created the machine learning model, and machine learning model is predicting what is the quality of the wine, which class that wine carries, 1, 2 or 3. Okay, in this way. So machine learning model is running behind this particular system and doing the prediction. But this is a desktop application created with the help of a GUI based design using tkinter package of Python. I don't need this one. I have to convert this system into a web application. So how to do this one, that I will show. Close it, check it out. For 5 different quality, 5 different inputs I require, and that input you are taking, and then based on that I am classifying it, I am generating the result. Okay, see this one, this is your project which I am designed by using the tkinter desktop application, which is reading the data by using different text controls and then doing the predictions. Here I am importing this particular model. Same task I need to do in Flask also. Okay, getting it, and here I am doing the predictions. That's it. So same thing will do with the help of the Flask. Okay, so to do this one, I need these 2 scalar and the wine.model. These 2 models are required. I'll paste it here. Okay, paste it. Check it out. It's available here in my current working directory. So I need 3 files. One Python file with Flask. Second file is the input file that I have to take, quality info. Okay, which you want to take 5 input which are shown, and one more file which is showing the result, what class of wine is present, class 1, class 2 or class 3. In between that, deployed machine learning models which are saved over here, I will be using over there. So let's see how to do this one. So let's see, first we'll design the front GUI there. With the help of the front GUI, we'll perform the operation. So let's take the quality.html, the front page of it, where it will read the data. Okay, so let's see how to read it. Okay, so wine quality management, quality classification system. Okay, so that's the name, header I'll provide to it, and same name I'll give at the initial title, redesign the idea project according to your ideas there, that's possible. Let's use a form action. Okay, so on 5000 we'll be making use of the predict function. So once you get the data, we'll go for prediction, and in prediction that data will be printed. Okay, so let's use the method post for this. Okay, fine, let's finish it. This is not completed. Okay, fine. So let's see, so let's add that title here also, and in the after that we'll add the other properties. What was the first? Alkalinity of ash was the first property there. Okay, so which I will take here, and sorry, so this is input type is equal to text. Okay, and its value, not value, its name will provide as alkalinity of ash means Al. Let's say Al is present there. Okay, and let's add the break also here. Fine. Okay, so alkalinity of ash, I've taken the first input, its name is assigned, then I'll go for the second one whose name is, what was the name of it? Magnesium. Okay, that also I'll read, and its name I'll provide as Ma. Okay, the next one is flavonoids. Okay, flavonoids, let's assign the name it as Fl. The next one is color intensity. Okay, color intensity, let's assign the name to it Ci, and the last one was proline. Okay, its name will assign as Pr. Okay, fine, and when you click on that, we'll go to predict, and this predict will have the output variable, okay, which is predicted output variable out of it. Okay, fine. So let's see this particular page how it is actually looking like. What was the name of it? Quality. Okay, I'll just open. Yeah, correct, alkalinity of ash. So you design as per your ideas, which that design depends upon you. How can you design that? Okay, now let's go for the Python's code. So here in Python codes, we'll have to connect all the things together there. So let's save it. For example, the code, Python's code is like wine.py. Okay, let's read all. Flask, put Flask, render template, then what we require, request object. Okay, request object, we require URL for any other, no, then if it is required, so we can make use of it there. Okay, one more thing, I require the NumPy library also, because it's a part of array in machine learning. Okay, now app is equal to the object of Flask, and let's create the main. Done. Now let's use the route first, the basic route application. Okay, so the basics will be like that. Okay, so let's go to the home. When you have the basic, this operation will be performed. So let's return the render template. Which one? What's the name of it? Its name was quality.html. Quality.html, it was present. Okay, and let's define another whose name was given as predict. Okay, so let's see, it was predict. So when I click on predict, it is having the methods actually. So we'll be making use of the methods post here. Okay, so it's predicting the output. That's why I'm giving the name predict there. Yeah, perfect. Now if you go to check the previous code, I was using a job lib package and I am loading the respective classifier into my code. So to load that, I need to use the job lib package over there. This was required, and classifier is equal to job lib dot load. This is used to load the model actually. So wine dot model, and one more was there called a scalar. Okay, scalar is equal to again job lib dot load. It was a scalar model. Same thing I have done there in the tkinter package also. Okay, so they are loaded. After that, now I will read that information al. Okay, so request dot form of al. Okay, it was just like that. Okay, but it's in the form of floating point numbers. All are floating point numbers actually. So let's take them all. First al, then second was fl. Okay, then magnesium was Ma, then the next was flavonoids is done. But the next color intensity and proline. So color intensity was Ci, is also extracted, and the last one is proline. So Pr was the name given to it, Pr. Okay, this is correct. Yeah, all the four Al, Ma, Fl, Ci and Pr. So Al, Fl, Ma, Ci and Pr that I have taken, and now here I am creating the array of them, like new with the array np dot array. Okay, so the arrays are created in sequence Al, Mg, then okay, it was a sequence mentioned there. Just have to check the sequence. The sequence Al, Mg, Fl, Ci and then proline. Okay, Mg, Fl, Ci and then proline, like that. Okay, so in this way I'll just reading the information created here in it. Okay, sorry, here also is required to change Mg, Fl, Ci and Pr. So Mg or Ma, was that Ma, sorry, it was Ma. Okay, so let's Al, Ma, convert into array format. This is required for machine learning actually. Ci, comma Pr. Okay, they are taken, and now let's do the predictions. So predicted value is equal to classifier dot predict, okay, on scalar dot transform. Okay, the data is transformed and then it is predicted. Okay, and now predict will be the output variable predicted from this model, basically classifier model and scalar model. Scaled and then classifier model, I got a predicted output, and this predicted output I will pass to predict.html there. So return render template predict.html with information called as result is equal to pred. Okay, the pred information I am passing as result to final code, that is predict.html there. So now in the predict.html, we will take the information and will directly print it. The class of the wine we will print. That's it. Okay, so this is how a common basic idea of HTML page is created. Okay, HTML page, taken the information here, quality to predict, predict will be taking, then it is predicting the class and forwarding to the predict.html page there. So let's create one more page which is predict.html. Predict.html. It's a common and simple page that will create. Okay, so let's get header class of the wine is, what is that? Result. So I have passed that value to the result. Okay, and after that I will add one URL also. That URL will pass to the slash. We'll go to the slash. Okay, go to home page. Okay, which will contain the slash only. Go to the home page. So it will call the predict, and the predicted result I'll passing to the result keyword argument will go here. That's it. Okay, fine. Let's check the output and then we'll come back to the main point again. Let's run that. Yeah, it's running. Now let's go for localhost 5000. Yeah, wildcard classification system I got. Let's add these numbers. Okay, 0.8, intensity 4.6, and flow line is like that. Oh, I'm not having a submit button here, so submit button is required. So it's not added. Let's add the submit button. Input type is equal to submit and value is equal to OK. Fine. Okay, that's correct. Stop it and run the code again. Yeah, refresh it. So I got the submit button now. Okay, so it will forward the request to the particular code. Okay, it's going there, still waiting. It's a minute. Let's check it out. Yeah, class of wine is 2. Okay, so wine class which I maintain is 2. Second class wine is present. If you change a bit, maybe some changes I'll do here, and let's try whether it's changing that result or not. Okay, 1. Now see, it is changed in this way. Go to home page and again perform the operation. This is how I'm taking the input, performing the operation on that data deployed project and generating the results. Okay, if I click OK, so this validation is not done. I am not entering information. That also we have to add by your JavaScript code or by using any other code of Python. That's also possible here. This is how we can make the connection. So what I have done, I'll just make a revision of it. Okay, see. So first of all, we enter all these quality parameters here, all 5 quality parameters in these variables. So this will go to the root page by render quality.html. When I render it, we'll take that information and we'll pass that information to the predict here. So what predict is containing? Predict will import the classifier scalar. Okay, based on that, these values will be extracted. AL, MA, FL, CI, PR, all they are extracted. Will convert into array format. Then we will predict it. Whatever the result you got, that result will be passed. Okay, it was shown in the square bracket. I mean that 0th value I need to put, and then that value will be generated here. We will get that result printed on the screen. What is the class of the wine that we can find? So this is the way that we can deploy a project example connected to the machine learning. See this. I'll just make again small verification. Okay, then the classification class wine 3 in this way. So this is how we are deploying it. Design we can create by your own idea, but how the communication of handling a data between multiple HTML pages through Python application is done, that we need to remember. So this is how a deployed application can be created. You deploy, you create your own application and try to connect to the Flask, create a web application and enjoy the coding using Python Flask application development. Thank you. Thanks a lot.